Hey folks, it's late at night, so I'm going to whisper to you. I was not expecting to be doing another one of these tonight, but I discovered, if you look there on your screen, that we're in the Europa League Draw. So this is clearly a glitch in the matrix. What's meant to happen is the winners of the Cup in 2018 take part in the Europa League 2019 to 2020, and so on and so forth. I won the Cup in May 2019. I'm expecting to be taking part in the Europa League in July 2020. But no, because I jumped forward a year and we start in 2019, so there's no Cup winner for 2018, or because of a glitch in the matrix, because it takes place the usual time of Cup finals, whichever way, I'm in the Europa League this season. Who'd have thought? I did not expect European football, but I got it. Anyway, only just. No taste test. We're just going to have a look at the result, or the draw. It's interesting because I had a quick squint. I think HJK have twice gotten to group stages. Once in the European Cup back in the day when it was only champions going into it, and once in the Europa League, having qualified as champions, then getting into the repechage, and so on and so forth. We're not seeded. God knows who will draw. I mean, I don't want Lech Poznan. I don't want Beersheva. I want somebody easy. Don't we all? Group 2 seeded teams. Group 1 seeded teams. Let's see. What group am I in? I have no idea. Oh, I'm seated in Group 1. So us and the Icelandics, FH. So I can't get them, I'm presuming. This just makes no sense. I think they're doing this alphabetically by club, is it? Yeah, alphabetically by club. So I'm a seeded team then, after all. FC Inter. Must keep an eye out for the Irish teams. So we have Derry City are there. Aberdeen. It's shocking that Aberdeen should be entering in the first round, but they haven't earned it. Dundalk are there. Who else is in here? Still Group 1 seeded teams. Group 1 seems to be all over the shop. Is it Eastern Europe mostly? Where's the Irish teams? Are they in Group 2? Oh yeah. Wow, the Welsh... Coops are in. The Welsh team is in the first round playoff thing. Ilves are in. And us. Irish teams seem to be Group 1 as well. Who knows how these are decided? I certainly do not. So these are all the seeded Group 1 teams. Oh, unseeded teams. Okay. So let's see, Group 1. Armenians or Kazakhs. I'm okay with that. Armenians or Swedes. I'd rather avoid the Swedes if I can. I want an easy route. Northern Irish or Pristina. That could be interesting. So the Nordies are in the preliminary round as well. Slovenians. They could be tricky. Luxembourgeois. Differdang were actually in the Europa League group stage this year, so Eek, Belarusians, they will be tough. Dynamo Brest, they're good. Well, they were like 60 years ago. Faroese and Andorrans. Estonians, Kazakhs, Scots. Hibernian are an unseeded team. That is shocking. Tirana are unseeded. I don't know if that's the Tirana that's good. I think there's 2 or 3 good Tirana, 2 or 3 teams from Tirana, one of whom is really good. Faroese, Gibraltar, Serbian, oh my god. Armenian, Hungarian, the Pushkas Academy. I hope I don't get them. Cypriot. There's 101 teams in this. God. Rangers are an unseeded team. That makes no sense. Well, I mean, a brand new Scottish club getting into Europe makes no sense. A Montenegrin, Norwegian, they could be tricky as well. Somehow, Shamrock Rovers are in the second group, and they're unseeded. This makes little sense. Croatians, eek. Bosnian Herzegovians, Icelandic and Lithuanian. Maltese, I'd take Valletta if I could. Wisla Krakow, no bloody way. Would hate that. Okay, straight into the draw. I'm going to put up a link, by the way, for those of you who are interested, to the history of your clubs from Finland in the European competition. Sadly, the best that Inter has ever done is they've gotten a draw twice in our 3 or 4 seasons in there. TPS have gone on to win rounds and stuff, but maybe this will change this year. Here we go. Lithuanians against Kazakhs. Derry City, Pelek Poznan. Oh, that's great news. That's them out of the way from... Oh no, they're not in my group. Eek. Coops. Who do Coops get? Maribor. They're a good side, Maribor. They got to group stages once before. Dino Rest, please not me. Pushkas Akatemea. Okay. It doesn't seem to make any sense what the drawing is, but we'll go with it. Please, not Wisla Krakow. They get the Macedonians. Moldovans. Rangers, please not me. Differdang, good. Couple of big names out of the way. Valletta, I'd take Valletta. I'm not getting Valletta. It's all very exciting stuff. Okay, so that doesn't make sense either. The preliminary rounders drawing each other. There may be a glitch in the matrix here a lot of the way. Oh, no, that's okay. For a second I thought I'd drawn them all. Georgiardens, I didn't think they were in the running. Atlantas, Kabbalah, Zimbru, Dundalk. Wouldn't like to get Dundalk. Didn't get Dundalk. Okay, Serbians play Faroese and Andorrans. Oof. Nope. Maltese. I don't remember seeing those guys. I suppose I was racing through the seeds. Shakhtar Silogorsk. I love that name, by the way. Aberystwyth or Glenavon. Yeah, that's a fair nobody to get. Ilves. Who do Ilves get? Trenčín from Slovakia. They'll be a decent side for them to face. Latvians against Icelanders. Oh god, not Beersheva. Not Beersheva. Oh, thank god, it's going to Wales or Gibraltar. Happier with that I am. Flora against... Wait, Flora were drawn first. And Aktobe, Kazakhs came... Not going to ask. Minsk. God, please not Minsk. Okay, Estonians have a tough task there. Levski. This is interesting. These teams are not necessarily being drawn first, if they're being drawn first. Still 36 teams to go through. Arat against Jarnan. Inter, okay. Who do we get? Who do we get? Don't want Aberdeen. Don't want Mold. Red Star Belgrade? Oh my god. What are they doing in the first round? Sepsi, I wouldn't fancy either. Trnava, they're pretty decent. Haken can't be too bad. Hibernian, god, what are Hibernian doing there? Maccabi Haifa, Jesus, biscuits, folks. There are some scary teams here. Radnik are decent as well. Sarajevo, Shamrock Rovers. Oh, maybe not Shamrock Rovers. Never heard of Slaven Belupo. I'm guessing they're not bad. Spartaks. Who would I like? Who would I prefer? St. Joseph's or NSI. That would be my preference. I'd probably be okay with Kazma. Dynamo Tbilisi. Oh my god. Crusaders of Pristina. That's not a good draw either. I think the Macedonians might not be too bad either. Or the Moldovans. Although, do I really want Moldovans? There's AGF, like the team from Aarhus. They're pretty decent, like. Oof. Who do we get? We get AGF. Okay, Scandinavian tie there, and AGF have the home tie second leg. Eek. Don't know if we're going to go through with that. That's too bloody good a tie. Ternava have a Lovechan. Hibs, go on, get Shamrock Rovers. Punic. Punic on the streets of London. Well, Punic on the streets of Edinburgh, I wonder. Anyway, Aberdeen. Who do Aberdeen get? Moldovans, they're through. Surely Shamrock Rovers. Good draw for Shamrock Rovers. No Red Stars. Sarajevo, that's nasty. Although by the time they got to the group stages, they beat Croatians. So you have to beat teams to continue. Red Star are in Georgia. Crusaders are Pristina, play Sloboda Tuzla from Bosnia. I used to think that maybe Crusaders should be able to get through that. Probably not. Mold against Sepsi. Maccabi Haifa against Radnik. Decent teams. And like some complete nobodies. And then Dynamo Tbilisi against Linfield. Those were big names back in the day. Cypriots against Slovenes. Kazma against Spartaks. Good luck to Spartaks there. I'd like to see them get through. Gorica play Apollon Limassol. Didn't they get into the... No, they didn't get into the Europa Champions League, but they got far enough. Hakan play Rudar. Rudar, the red-nosed Montenegrins. So, boys and girls, we have Aarhus, AGF. I don't fancy our chances, but you know, we're playing in Europe. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's see when those games are. July 11th, as in the real world. Let's give it our best. If I'm not mistaken, our house will be not only in the middle of our street, but they will be at the end of their season schedule. Yeah, I'm hoping. Copy of fixtures. So their season's over. So it will be, how soon does their season start? Preliminary phase is on the 14th, so we'll be at the first game of the season. Hopefully they'll still be on their exercise bikes and not really be up to what's going on. If we need to make a good fist of the first leg. Second leg is just a week later. Oof. Scary, scary, scary. View draw. Is there anything more to view of this draw? Oh, the second round. Let's see. So us are AGF. Who comes in new? Larnaca comes in new. You know, let's just draw it. I'm not going to lose sleep. Villarreal or Teplice. Who would I like? Group 2 seeded teams. This is mad, like. Who's seeded and who's not. Coops could face Estonians or Moldovans. That would be good for Coops if they can get through. Levski or them. Dynamo Bucharest. They were big. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a draw. So, Lapaya. Beitar Jerusalem. Would like to avoid them. I'd like to get one of the minnows in the next round, not Brøndby. God. Brøndby are a decent side. Ilves. Hey, I'd be okay with drawing Ilves, but they're not going to draw us. Man, that's mad. Not Rangers or Differdang, not Rangers or Differdang. So we could have Newtown against Rangers or Differdang against Beersheva. You're not going to have Europa FC there. Oh, I would be okay with facing either of those teams. I think they'll probably beat us, but playing the Pushkas Academia would be excellent. Dynamo Brest, a great team from the before time. Who else is in it? Yeah, Maritimo. God. Red Bulls of Salzburg? What? Europa League finalists, well, in real life last year. Another 3 teams against possibly 2. Vorskla. Ukrainian, of course. Debrecen. Yeah, Yunus Desh. Isn't it mad that you see some of these teams in the first round. Yunus Desh, second round. Just cracks me up. Rijeka from Croatia play Haken or Montenegrins. Antwerp. Is that Royal Antwerp? It might be. Sepsi or Mold. Ike against Ferencvaros. I missed that. Shakhtar Gisilogorsk. Great old game. Dundalk play. Ooh, Dundalk Crusaders would be cool. It's more likely than to be Shkupi against Pristina. Derry City or Lech Poznan. So Lech Poznan probably against, could be Punic, could be Hibs. Derry against Hibs would be a good tie for the viewer. Dukla Prague have an away trip to Tbilisi or Tbilisi against Zenit. Now that would be a mighty game. Olympique Marseille in the second round. That's mad. Sarpsborg probably. Milan against Valletta or Tirana. Good luck to Valletta or Tirana. They should get a big payday from that. Freiburg against Aris Salonika. Everton. Okay, so it seems to be a very open second qualifying round. Flora Olympiakos against those guys. Olympiakos shouldn't be that, nor should Fenerbahce. It seems to be that the Europa League seems to be very much more open than it used to be. But that's not going to serve smaller clubs very well. Aberdeen or Lillestrøm. Legia Warsaw play Shamrock Rovers. Ooh, is it Legia maybe that Shamrock have the history with, or is that Dundalk? Azerbaijanis get a bye to the second round, as do Zurich. Shakhtar. Yeah. And last one off, just so you see it, is Vitesse Arnhem. A lot of big names in the second round. Plenty of good sized names in the first round. Let's see, do we still have another draw? Yeah, we'll not worry about Pushkas or Brest until we get through. Well, folks, that was it. A little bit longer than I expected because there was 2 rounds and that was exciting. Here we go. Aarhus in about 4 weeks' time. Obviously, you'll see these games live and exclusively on this YouTube channel. Accept no substitute. Do not pirate coverage of those games somewhere else. In the meantime, I'll probably be back for the TPS Derby. We have something like we've got a game with Mariehamn. I'd normally show up, but we've got the TPS Derby, the Turku Derby coming up, so we'll focus on that. I've got something like 4 games in 9 days or 10 days. It's insane. I'm being punished for my cup success, in my opinion. And then we have these little meaty ones to look forward to. Anyway, that's enough from me for now. Have a good night, have a good morning, have a good whatever you're having yourself. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.